this, we are back in Medieval 2 Total War. Now I know that's a little bit sudden getting back into Medieval Total War, but I was just looking along my in Steam page, alright? I was looking along at all the games, just to browse, just to what I could play, and I just came across Medieval 2, and it just reminded me how my channel started. So I just thought, you know what, we're gonna do some once again. So I have a 1v1 battle here for you, and it's the Papal States versus France. Now we are going to look over which units the armies are bringing and who the armies' names are. However, this is back in Medieval 2. So yeah, if you guys really want some more, because I most certainly do, then make sure to leave, as always, a comment down below. But anyways, let's just get started, because this is pretty good battle. This is a very good battle. So yeah, let's get going with the army comp. So we're going to start here with my army. Yes, that is right, slide finger, so that is me. So this is my army, and I'm going to start from here, just going to start from the infantry line. So here in the front I have 2 units of dismounted men-at-arms. These guys are the basic guys, they're pretty good, but I just went for 2 units of them just because they're going to be guys that go in first, the guys that, you know, get breaking their formation up. And then these guys, the dismounted broken lancers, these these guys are very good. They're actually a little bit better than these men-at-arms, and yeah, I'm hoping they can do a lot in melee, maybe just try and break their line a bit. As you can see, they're already taunting the enemy, which is very good. So that's my infantry. Not too much of my infantry, you'd be surprised. However, I have quite a lot of crossbowmen. I have 4 units of peasant crossbowmen. These guys are the basic crossbowmen. I just rang these guys just because they're cheap, and crossbowmen are very important, archers are very important. So yeah, I needed some of them. Next, I have 2 units of Povey's crossbowmen. These guys are my elite crossbowmen. They can fight in melee, they're pretty good at range, and can counter a lot of stuff. So these guys are very good. Alright, so starting with my cav force, I kind of went a bit overload on cav here, because you need them. It's a very important thing in your army. So I basically try to outmatch the French cav, which is not really going to happen that much. So I just bring loads of cav. So so this is 1 unit of men-at-arms here, just to guard my left flank, so their cav doesn't flank around me. Yeah, so then I have 1 other unit of men-at-arms. I have some feudal knights, another unit of feudal knights here. And then these are my elites. I've got the Knights Templar. These guys are very good, and I'm hoping they can, you know, sort of match the French cav in battle. Next, we've got the General, and this is the final unit, and this is General right here. This is me in the game, and he is just, well, I'm just sitting on my horse right now with my bodyguard. But yeah, basically, that's my army, the Papal States, pretty solid, but now we're going to move on to the French. So he is bringing loads of lancers here. Now this is a slight problem here. I actually thought that this was only like 2 units or something, but when I got closer it was 4. So that was a pretty good strategy by him just to start. But yeah, he is called Levon. So yeah, Levon's army of France. So he's got a lot of heavy lancers, very good cav. Maybe a little bit better than my cav if they get some effective charges, because they are lancers. So that's all of his cav force. Next, we've got his infantry force. He's bringing a lot of dismounted noble knights, which they're good, but their counter to cavalry is not great, because they have poles, and they're pretty big hammers and big mallets. They are pretty heavy infantry, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. So here we have their gunners. This is their sort of like ranged force. He's bringing a lot of I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but yeah, he's bringing a lot of gunners basically. Now the only problem with gunners is just that, you know, the reload speed is down and they're a little bit glitchy, but I think gunners are going to really be good at like just wrecking apart my lines, causing fear. And he's got 1 cannon crew, which is his general. So pretty smart there, because I would not expect his general to be there. So now we're gonna just on pause, and we're gonna get into the battle. Now, my infantry doesn't really move for a little bit, and neither does his. So I think just this long silence to start with to build up this battle. My infantry are ready. But yeah, I am going to decide to march my infantry slightly more forwards to the enemy. There you go. And now I am sending my cav at the enemy's cav. This is just sort of like a little move here. I'm just sending my infantry up to about a little bit. I'm not sending them in yet. I'm just, you know, advancing up in a slow fashion. I thought I was gonna end there. Yeah, I thought I was gonna send my general back, but I decided, hell no, we ain't doing that. But the general's coming in, so basically these lancers are still in this position. I think he was ordering his cannons to fire at my troops. So yeah, I'm getting my troops in position. But here, the first charge of the battle. So yeah, he does get a nice cavalry charge on me. However, my troops are getting slightly wrecked here. My infantry are in the background, as you can see, they have now stopped. My knights are coming into the flank of the enemy. I'm making a sandwich right now, and I'm flanking around more cav. I'm retreating some cav because they don't want to be stuck in furlong melee. But look at this, their lancers are getting a sandwich right now. We're just going to fall back out of there. Infantry still staying there, so is the French. They've already got one unit of cavalry routed. They're staying there and just going to take it. And oh, this is nasty. This is not what you want to see. Oh. So I don't really know what what Neville was sort of thinking here. I think he was trying to maybe put a little bit of surprise attack on me. I do think he was trying to order his cannons to fire at my troops, because the bombard is still going. However, this is the cav battle. My lance is coming in for another charge at the start, wrecking them. However, I am losing a lot of them because their lances are very professional. I mean, they are from France, but yeah, I am losing a lot of men here. My Knights Templar is still losing. However, their cav is getting wrecked right now. They're still running away. They're running away from the battle. Final bit of the cav engagement, and another little charge there. We are losing some men, but the French are getting surrounded. So they did charge in again with more of their cav. However, I've just managed to flank around them again, and brutal. I love these cav charges. Amazing cav. So yeah, the infantry is just chilling, not really moving. We're both commanding the cavalry battle right now. So yeah, we've got more lancers coming in. So yeah, we're basically commanding the cav battle now. So we're not really, taking control of our main force, which could lead to disaster. However, as long as we're both doing it, then I mean, you can't really command your infantry too. But yeah, here comes another charge. Just finishing off there. I believe so anyway. I mean, these are feudal knights, and my mid-tier cavalry, and look at that. They break, and the French cav is broke. However, there is this one unit of lancers coming in again, trying to get a good charge. I do run away, because my feudal knights are a little bit less heavy. They can flank, they can run away from them pretty quickly. So I send my feudal knights in, and then I just, make sure just to keep them in place. And my general comes in to finish him off, because my general is very heavy. However, I did lose a member there, which is a little bit sad. But yeah, look at that, the last French knight is dead upon the battlefield. And that was the cav battle. As you can see, the losses over here are quite heavy, for both sides actually. For the lancers in particular, there are obviously a lot of French dead. However, we are now moving up my soldiers. So I've just won in the cavalry engagement, and straight away I'm moving my soldiers up because we're going straight for that French knight. And half of the 4 units of the French army are already dead, and and that's a lot of money spent into cavalry, and those lancers are very tough. So yeah, as you can see, there was a slight bombard here. Not only slight, he basically wrecked half of my army. Yeah, I think he's done pretty well with the cannons going for multiple targets. And those cannons, he's definitely got his money's worth out of. However, I still have a decently fresh unit of men-at-arms here. Not the best cavalry, but they're basically, yeah, they're basically a mounted version of these guys here. Yeah, I am running my men there. I'm just not wasting any time right now. And as as my men look upon the cavalry engagement, which has gone crazily down. So I am sending some of my men in. Now there is guns being shot at me. Those are gonna cause fear, and I already routed one of my units of cav. I'm just trying to go in and soften them up. But there is one little charge. Oh, that was nasty for both sides. However, I think there was quite a fortunate little loss there for me. My feudal knights to rout and run away from the battle. However, I have got the upper hand here. Their men are sort of in this position now where they can't move. I've got the cavalry. So yeah, what I'm doing now is I'm not going to charge into the front of them. And that was just my weaker units. But yeah, basically, I'm just trying to flank around, scare them, make them lose morale. Flank around, even try and go for their gunners, because their gunners are annoying. Very, very much. So yeah, it's a nice little charge there. We have got this one other cav unit. Oh, and their men turned around. Oh, that was a brutal charge there. The men were turned around, and that's just why you don't turn your men around when cavalry are charged. However, yeah, that's expected. I only have 3 men then, but yeah, those guns are causing some havoc to my main line. But however, I've flanked around.
The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot to hell.
General in that charge of their cannons, and that will cause major morale loss to their men. They're trying to help they're trying to help the cannons, but coming in the back and just going for another glorious charge. I try and get my men out of there, but there is a slight glitch. Yeah, they just don't come out. But the engagement of infantry is now starting. Everything is happening. We've got the infantry battling it out furiously. Yeah, look at this. So yeah, the French already routing their front.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Yeah, so we're forging a worthy victory here. Their gunners just mass chain route here. Their men over here just, yeah, they disrupt my cavalry. However, my cavalry are going for another charge in their back and just destroying their lives. And here come more of my
The enemy are badly blooded.
Look at this.
They have lost half their men.
Now. This is their final stand right here. We're surrounding them. It's the final stand and they break.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and
for
valor.
Mr. World's Warrior. So yes, that was the battle replay. So yeah, it was pretty fun, I'd say, because I think one of the main parts that was very challenging was like having sort of those gunners and that artillery barrage at the start. It just wrecked like loads of my army and destroyed a lot of morale. When my cavalry units routed, they also caused a lot of fear towards my other troops. So yeah, anyways guys, that was one of my medieval battles, just getting back into it. However, if you guys want to see more, then yeah, just make sure to drop a comment down below if you want to see more medieval 2. Anyways guys, I hope you have enjoyed this battle replay, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.